I think I meant to say, are we with Xenu? How is everybody today? Even though I know nobody's here yet. Let me make sure I'm streaming. Yep. Ah, there's at least one mod here. Oops, I have my sound down. I was listening to ELO. Hello, Fuzz. And the doors are already closed. Even though I don't know why, it's really nice here. It's like 67 with no wind. Still no wind. Creepy as hell. There should be wind here. Let's see what we can see inside. Let's see. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have cleaned this screen. I cleaned the screen perfectly. Now it's hard for me to like zoom in on it. Hi, Cricket. Do we see anything? I don't see anything. I don't see anybody. It's boring. I wonder if we're going to come and put the curtains up. Let's walk down on the other side and scare them. Whoops, no. There's somebody walking. I don't want them to know. I disappear very easily, and I actually like that. Oops. Ah, crap. There's one. I know he saw me. Damn it. Does anybody see him? Anybody got a big TV on? Or a big monitor? Or VR glasses? VR glasses? Yes, VR glasses. They're still called that, right? I used to play with them in the 90s. They were fun. That's the commune all talking to each other. Hi, Lupita. Thank you, Lupita, for my thank you note. Ask your niece if she needs batting. I've got batting. I might have some, and if I find more squares, I did keep some to use because I had made a big dent in like something I had started. So I'm going to finish that. But I might find more squares. I've just found some like in old clothes because I washed them. So we'll see. Yay! Let's see, what's going on today? Nothing's going on today. It's a very strange, the fog's coming in, but the fog, my real big brother, little brother Carl, is coming in on the bay, and it is like, it looked like when you get to the end of a fire and you have those white clouds. That's what it looked like. I was like, what the heck's on fire? It was just the top of some cloud formation that was crazy. But that's not the fog we have right now. This is just like really light fog. So it's coming in through the Golden Gate, you know, the iconic place. And you can only see the tops of it. See? I told you. We'll have to go around the block. Get the steps in. It's just very strange. We had 3 earthquakes on Sunday, I think. Little bitty ones for us. 3-pointers. And so that's actually a good thing because it takes the pressure off of at least one fault. And everybody who grew up here is an amateur geologist. Sort of like how everybody in hurricane zones are, you know, weather people and, you know, the just how it's the way you grow up. So, hi, Dove. So, let's see what goes on today. I'm going to deregister as a Democrat and become an independent since the men who seem to run my party are still a bunch of pussies. Did I say that within 5 minutes? Yes, I did. Damn it, there goes a demonetization. Cats. How about that? That sort of ticked me off. So yes, we need to all write, call, email, and get him taken out. I'm sorry, and I'm close enough to that age, but 65, that's it. You should even just time out at 65. get out of the House or the Senate. We're done. I almost spat out my cough drop. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah. Imelda T, that's his new name. He said that he made today Victory Day because the other countries have V-days or Victory Days for the wars, and we don't. So he said that, but of course it's bull because it's got to be approved. So yeah, screw the veterans. Let's make it Victory Day because we didn't win a couple of those wars that we have veterans for. A few of those wars that we have veterans for. So screw them. Let's just make it Victory Day, right? That man drives me crazy. Let's see, what else? I am very, how do I say it? I can't think of the word. I sympathize a lot with Aaron's daughter. I had a situation like that where someone I knew from babyhood died when I was 13. It was very weird circumstances. So I hope she is doing okay. What now? Let's see. Probably keeping the car again because at least gas hasn't moved. It stayed, houses were horrible. I pay $5 a gallon for gas, but it's been that way now for at least 3 or 4 years. So doesn't seem to be like putting a huge dent. And once we don't have to like buy food that's already made because the youngest cat can steal it. Where was he yesterday? He told something yesterday. Or no, he was on the stove yesterday when we weren't paying attention. That's why we're not cooking at home right now. Hi, antics. Let's see. So yeah, when we stop having to buy easy, as I always say, in a bowl. So the chiropractor yesterday, she has one of the litter, and then the next door neighbor has another one of the litter. I can't remember her name to save my life. I saw them when I left the chiropractor, and I was like, nope, I think mom was the Bengal, because I thought maybe they were different fathers. And it's like, nope, the white and black one has the same tendencies as the spotted one. And it's like, I think mom was part Bengal. So I was explaining to them, and I said, Bengals are pretty much Huskies. They are. And she said, but they're something like daft. I can't remember what she said exactly. She's like, but they're daft. And I'm like, yep, and we're stuck with them. So we get to see the three grow up together. And the chiropractor's cat is getting pudgy, like Billy was. So it's like, yep, it's going to be so weird to have like 3 different households with 3 different kittens, being able to compare and contrast. Oh, hello, Kakan. Or Professor. I always feel like I'm saying the name of, Shaka Khan when I say that. Oh God, this morning I watched a music producer, quote unquote, on YouTube, hearing ELO for the first time. He's alpha. And at least he was stunned by it, thank God. At least he knew good music when he heard it. And he understood that it was, the writing and the composition, everything else was, really damn good. So at least he appreciated that. But he was just amazed that it was called Electric Light Orchestra. And they used strings. And I'm just like, oh my God. Really? So what did I listen to on the way in? ELO. And that's why today is Xanadu. Because that's what I was listening to on the way in. The song I came out of the car to was Olivia Newton doing Xanadu with ELO live. It's amazing how much that woman could sing in real life. But then again, they all used to be able to sing in real life back then. So, so yeah, it's been sort of a music appreciation. Listen to everybody get on Schumer's butt today. And for some reason, I didn't even like watch Scientology because I'm behind. I get behind enough that I can like put them in a queue so I can watch them. So yeah, I think I got hijacked by the music guy because ELO, he did Rumors after that, and he kept calling Christy McVie a boy. Look, I never thought Christy McVie's voice as being male. Now I almost inhaled my cough drop. And then he started doing The Wall, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to leave that for another time. It's like, you're not going to understand that one real fast. Wasn't the guy from ELO and the Traveling Wilburys? Yes. They call it a supergroup because it was Tom Petty, Bob Dylan. Oh, I'm missing somebody. Jeff Lynne, and ELO is one of my favorite orchestra bands. My cousin got to see their Discovery show, which was when they came out and the top lifted off the stage because they were in a spaceship. I was 9, 10, I think. It was like, I was so jealous. I've never even... George Harrison, right, George Harrison. That was Traveling Wilburys. Don't you mean Xanadu? Yes, Heather. I was like, oh, I didn't mean Xanadu. I meant Xenu. And pews do kill people. Lost a 7th grade classmate. He was hunting, climbed fence, discharged, closed casket. My babyhood friend was unalived at her dinner table. I had the flu. I didn't know for 2 days. Went to the memorial. Still wasn't well enough. Hadn't finished her cosmetic work and had me taking me from the mortuary screaming her lips are blue. That was great for 13. Yeah. So everybody thinks to this day it had something to do with his dad being in a bad way because her mom had died 4 years before. So yeah, I understand that. And no, they didn't find them. Hi everyone, tired today, just blank it out on the notification. Okay. That's fine, Scooter. Do you have your biscuit? Working and lurking. Okay, Heather, when are you going to come here? You were going to come here for Dusty, but you're not coming here for me, right? Excuse me while with this shade out. You can come and visit me, Missy, on one of these weekends. You know, we could also do the classic because Papa Cat would put up with it. You bring your plus one, and we'll send the plus one to go do something together. He's used to it. My biscuit is hanging out downstairs right now. I had Billy on my lap. I had Billy completely upside down, all 4 in the air and making biscuits. And he doesn't do it like regular kittens with a bend over. He like puts his arm all the way out. And then he heard Papa Cat. And he twisted back upright. And I'm like, ooh, you in trouble. And he's acting, I didn't do anything. I'm like, you little slut. It's bad enough I call Billy Blofeld. Because Papa Cat carries him around on his arm. And so I'm like, now you're just Blofeld. Dusty and Heather, yeah. Yeah, sitting at an org. MOCKING. Hi, Dusty. You replied? You replied what? Oh, yeah, I'm coming down to Florida. That's the commune. So, yeah, as of 2 days ago, I'm coming to Florida, unfortunately. There's a movie. Okay, somebody who can do this, look it up. Billy Bob Thornton, Angela Jolie. It's about air traffic controllers. I think John Cusack is in it, too. And someone said that that's pretty much the most real air traffic control movie they've ever seen. We're walking around again. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing, my sister? I'm putting my steps in. Now that I can walk, I'm actually sort of like therapy thing, because the main reason here for me is just to make sure they close up and can't come out. And if they do, ask them, why? Why are you out here? Is there something wrong? Are you low in your numbers? I don't understand. But I'm also, until the leg heals perfectly, I'm using this as physical therapy because it's flat, or flat enough. Flat for me. So, I was watching something the other day, a towing show, and they were talking about how they had their emergency brake on, and who puts on their emergency brake. And they were in, where were they? Pigeon Forge. No, not Pigeon Forge. Next door to Pigeon Forge. Well, anyway, it was like, because everybody puts their emergency brake on. Doesn't everybody do that? Do you guys all put your emergency brake on? So yes, little brother, you'll be able to chase me in 3 weeks, telling me that you've got, syrup on your hands. We'll have to go to breakfast just so you can do that. And I'll get to meet your wife, please. I would like to meet your wife. She's got to be a cool person if she puts up with you, darling. Did I tell you that the stray cat I feed almost became coyote food on Sunday? Oh my God. Luckily, she made it up a tree and the 2 coyotes left. Can you bring her in the house, or is she completely feral? It's like, I know there are ferals because Alameda is known as a feral base. Look. Oh, they're pointing at the ground. Look at the ground. There's her. It's her right there. Look what I'm doing. Have a nice day. Don't get too many cooties. Did you see her cross her arms? That was like the worst impression of crossing their arms. Was she gonna bob her head too, like Jeannie? She's not feral, but she's skittish of people. Ah. Well, yeah, I still want to say a million things. This is how you can get her in there, but she's your yard cat, so I hope you can help her stay safe. Now, what is this? Okay, does anybody know this? Runs in Mako, Igwe, aka Quincy Davis. I don't know. Okay, I don't know where Brick and Mortar is. Oh, Mission. Okay, so maybe it's hip hop? I don't know what anything's called anymore. I'm so old, I'm out of the music scene.
So you just
I only know like 2 people in bands now. Is that scary or what? She was in the tree from 3 a.m. to almost 5 p.m. One of the neighbors went up the ladder and brought her down. Okay. I still feel like crap. I've been dead to the world for about 5 days. Did you even come over here? I was wondering. Pushing 10, yes. Is the movie you were talking about? Yes. My CA trip kicked my butt. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. God knows what's on that damn plane, and then you freaking out probably because you know how air traffic controllers are for real. I love Pushing 10. It was so weird and so true. I can't remember who it was. Either the wife of a pilot or something, and they were just like, yeah, it's so true. I'm like, God, you guys, they're not that nuts. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's the only thing I have to worry about, is that I've been here for 5 years now. I have had to gone to Florida once. I had to after COVID. Not Florida, North Carolina. So I've been on a plane once, I think, since COVID. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is I'm just going to get sicker than a wolf. But I'm also going to be coming here. I'll try to be coming here every day that except for Friday, when I'm streaming because it'll get me out and about. Do you hear that? Oh my God. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Oh my God. I've never seen Benji be fierce before. Oh my God, that was crazy. It's colder here than California right now. We were warm. We're still warm. It's like 67 here. I mean, my hands are getting cold, but that's just because of the Wegovy. But yeah, it's still relatively warm here. Did you see that? Benji being fierce? That's what it felt like. Poor baby. No wonder he's in a dog training car. That's what the car was, dog training. Bow wow wow. Oh, that was funny. Watch, I'm not swinging an arm, and it probably won't show up on like the gyro meter thingy, will it? Yeah, it actually is showing up. Good. Figure there's some GPS somewhere that my phone, my watch, my ring, because I have one of those Aura rings. Oh yeah, something showed up on my watch that had never shown up before. High stress. It happened on Sunday when I heard they were going to take the vote. Actually, no, that's a lie. It happened on Sunday when I heard about Aaron's daughter thing. And I've been stressing ever since. It goes up and down and up and down. The dachshund I'm looking after barks like he's a Doberman. I can picture that. Cricket. Well, considering Benji was having issues, but he didn't jump out. That was the thing. That window was big enough for him to jump out of. I wasn't worried about it. He wasn't going to do anything to me. They never do. But it was just like, oh my God, sweetie. I need to keep moving because I'm going to give you a heart attack. 88 in SoCal yesterday, 78 today. But it's supposed to be in Southern California. This is Northern California. Ooh, wait. Getting a little bit of wind and it's getting colder. Yay. That's always a good thing. Oh, I wonder if they came around. Yeah, they're right there. I can see you point at me, lady. Ah, she's pointing at me. I'll turn around in a second. See? Oops. Told you. Should I walk the other way? Hey, at least they don't have their blocking up anymore, because I'm usually blocked in this spot. They got smart. Now the government's open again, the FCC will be more than glad to I could probably call it in. But I did hear that a lot of lawyers don't want to be working for the government anymore. Isn't that lovely? Oh, and I have a real lawyer now. She passed the bar. I now have a lawyer and a retainer. Actually, not a retainer. I have a lawyer. She's mine. All mine. And if I can, I'm going to get her doing some, like call-in. No face. We're going to talk. Anyway, let's go walk past Benji again. So, oh, there he is. The dog walking guy. It's like, I hope he's not a Scientologist. I hope it's like for across the street or something. I keep wanting to sing Mr. Blue Sky. What do you do with Benji? Maybe Benji got out of his harness. Did you say the government reopened? Yes, darling. They passed, or the Dems folded because we're pussies. Anyway. Because Schumer is too old and should not be the head of the minority. Hakeem was money. It's all money. They're all held by big business. They're all too old for this crap and are threatened, I'm sure, and pushed around and blah, 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 blah. How do you like that? Like, I don't even have the energy to be upset about it anymore. It's like I'm surrounding myself with like ELO, which makes me, be happy. So, but like I said, my watch is showing I'm stressed, and that's not good because my watch has never showed me I'm stressed before. And I've had this watch for a year now. So that's not a good thing. Whoops. And it did it this morning. I was watching Guy Hadachicks, and I can't remember what she was talking about, but yeah, there it went. Or no, it was Legal AF. I like Legal AF. And something was said in my watch, like ding, and I'm like, damn it. I started taking this thing off and recharging it a lot more. Are they actually back at work? I don't know. The Senate vote should be through. But the SNAP benefits, did you know that the whole, their version of the Armageddon Fund was actually legit, and that the Imelda T was sincerely being cruel? They had the money. He signed the money in his last term. So they had the money in case the government shut down. He was just being cruel. It's really creepy, if you ask me. Did you say Roy Orbison earlier, Calvin Wilburys? Yes. Was he in it too? I was talking about Jeff Lynne. I was talking about ELO, how some alpha, quote unquote, music producer was doing a reaction to ELO. And I was like, well, yes, it's ELO. What would you expect? But yeah, it was just funny. But it made me listen to ELO on the way in. So that and Mr. Blue Sky makes everybody like giggle their brains out. Well, as far as I'm concerned, like I can't help it. If I hear Mr. Blue Sky anywhere, I'm just like bouncing up and down and, being happy. Supposedly, he wrote that after he was dismally depressed and opened his curtains in his room and the sky was just beautiful. And he wrote Mr. Blue Sky. Now with Jeff Lynne, I'm not surprised. So I've seen some of those reaction videos. Yes, I actually like them. I like them when they cross genres, like when a goth person will listen to a rap song, or a hip hop guy will listen to like Willie Nelson, stuff like that, where they're impressed because they're usually listening to music, really good music, just in the genre. So I love those things. There's one guy I watch all the time, and he's just, I guess you could say he was just more urban music than anything else, and he takes requests from people and then he'll do it. And I just love his face, just like, why don't I know about this? And that's the thing. Why don't you know about that? Number one, MTV isn't top 40 anymore. Top 40 isn't top 40 anymore. And we've all broken up into little subgenres. That's why I liked listening to top 40, even if I had a specific type of music I liked, because it could be appreciating other music. And hell, I was, a top 40 kid, then a rock kid. My parents were country and Western, both kinds. My brother went through the oldies phase. My father was a hippie. It's just like, I learned not to hate any music per se, but I didn't have to like all of them. It was Bob Dylan in TW, not George Harrison. Okay. Even though Paul McCartney said that if they were still around, they'd probably sound like ELO at the time. They appreciated. But how could you not appreciate Jeff Lynne? He was amazing. So, and that's how you always tell that it's a favorite band, because I know the people. Never saw them in concert though. That sucks. I've seen so many people in concert here and never saw ELO. All I could figure is that they stopped touring, and I'm not big into seeing older touring bands, even though I did see Paul McCartney like in 2002, I think. That was the same year as Fleetwood Mac, because it's San Francisco. Ask Dusty. He's been to everyone on the planet because he worked for a promoting company. He worked for BGP. So San Francisco used to be the place. Sorry, everyone, I'm having trouble chatting. Midnight is being very possessive of my hands. That's okay, Scooter. You could just listen to me babble. Sorry, my bad. Yes, Papa Cat, it's all your fault. What are we having for dinner? Maybe we should have biscuits. We have biscuits in the refrigerator for real, Scooter. But I need a protein because I don't eat a protein a lot. My Wegovy's starting to kick in again, and I'm not eating as much as I used to. Ooh, there's somebody. Oh my God, it's Bufu. Can we see him? Can you guys see him? Can you? Nope, just the reflection. There he is. Oh, damn. He knows I saw him. Bummer. He left. He must have looked up and saw me. It's not baby. It's not maybe Bufu. Because he probably would have waved. I swear to God. He just made that face that day we drove off, and I pointed and went, oh! And he went, ooh! Dylan and George Harrison is a lot of genius. Yes, that is. I'm talking about eating cats. No, I'm talking about eating Pillsbury biscuits. Pillsbury's, not Scooters. If I want a cat, I'll eat my own. Thank you very much. Which is what I threaten them with every time they make me mad. But then again, we always say that one of these days, we're gonna wake up and there'll be a cat under somebody on top of somebody else's face. So we're neutral when it comes up to who is going to kill who first. You know how it is. God, why are all the cars white and look the same right now? It's got to be because of the fog. Oh, and road rage was really happening today. Some guy in a Riven, whatever the hell that is, truck thing, was playing I'm Going Too Fast for My Own Good, and was stuck behind I want to say a Rogue. Took the off-ramp, got in front of got off, started going past the Rogue, and then cut in. And I'm like, there was nobody in front of the Rogue. And I'm like, dude, having a little bit of road rage, huh? It's like, we were all going the speed limit. You're the one who wasn't. And I backed off. I'm like, I want to be able to go around this. So, and that was the second one. The first one was getting on the bridge. And then there was somebody else in another car just going vroom. And it's like, they've only proven that if you drive faster, you only get two to 3 more minutes faster there than you do if you're going with the traffic. That's it. So you really want to die or kill somebody for 2 or 3 minutes. Rock on, idiot, not around me. Yes, Cricket. Not your biscuit, of course not. Riven. Oh, they're the electric truck. How did they have that power then? He maybe that's why he wanted to get home so fast, because he thought if he went faster, he wouldn't power down as fast. He'd get home before his battery ran out. Because I know they don't go very far. So that's why I'm not getting an electric, especially with my sister down the state. It's like hybrid, yeah, electric, no. So. And I think I'm going maybe this month, when the toe stops hurting, then I'll go down. Hell, I might even make it for like Nora's thing. I saw that because I did contribute to her fund, because that's bullshit. So I saw her saying she had something on the 21st of November. See how the sister's doing. I got to see when her operation's supposedly this month. But I don't know, because the last chemo kicked her butt. So They had already delayed it once because they wanted to do the last chemo on her. And so we've changed our time. We used to talk at 8, now we talk at 5 because she can't stay up. It's like, poor thing. I prefer the traveling Pillsbury's, thank you. Don't boy. Oh my God, you may do this. As long as you don't make me startle, I don't care. Now, which side did I come down from? Oh, okay. I have to go back up this side, don't I? Get more steps in. Get more steps in. Yeah, I do. Is it coming? Is it coming? I can hear it. It sounds like a fire engine. I have realized that, yeah, being unable to move around for 6 months on Wegovy almost ate every single, or deteriorated every single muscle in my body. Feels like I'm working from zero. See? Hold your ears. Okay, they're going to something real. I thought they were being brats and just were doing it to get it back to the firehouse. Because on the other side of the pyramid is the firehouse. But that's not even their truck. So, ooh. It's going up California. Ah! That just reminded me. What haven't I done? Hold on. Papa Cat will laugh when he realizes it. Come on. Now that one, that was the second one from them. La la la. What time is it? Okay. It's 8:40. I forgot to pay for parking. Sorry, distracted. There's another siren going on. That's not necessarily a good sign in San Francisco. Fire marshal or fire inspector guy. Okay. So it means it's complicated enough that they needed a super supervisor. So, okay, that's a plane. What's the plane doing over here? Like a prop plane going over San Francisco. Hell, the helicopters are really loud in it. Maybe that means the traffic controllers are back yet. Dude. That's weird. I'm dizzy. Everyone near the org pays the meter eventually. Yep. It's also why it's like I get my steps in, get rid of the last part of my leg that seems to hurt, which is my calf.
Yeah.
From my butt to my calf is not painful, but my calf feels like I have, and not all the time, like I have a cramp. Like one of those ones, if you rub it, maybe it'll go away. That's what it feels like. And that's from walking. So it's like, that's why I'm going so slow too. It's like, wanted to go faster, but your Sea Org had a supervisor. Hello, Adam. Oh my God. See what happens when you show up so late? I completely forgot. It's your fault. You have a responsibility, Adam. Earlier, whoop, nope. Wow, that went back far. Oh, no, you did ask. Earlier, did you mention George Harrison and Traveling Wilburys? I was wrong. I was reading. See, hey Carmona, hey there, Professor. People giggling. the hell? Another inspector? That's not a good sign. 2 of the little red SUVs is not necessarily a good sign. That means something's complicated. And in a city like San Francisco, complicated is not good considering everything is right next to each other. Think New York. So, but a shorter version of New York. So, and my coat is still there. I'd never wear it. That's the thing. I love looking at that coat, but I'd never wear a gray and blue herringbone coat. I'd wear just a straight black one, no problem. But you probably couldn't get it off of me if I had a straight black herringbone. That would just be the weave, not the pattern. So I so want to go in there and I don't. I could just picture me going, well, there goes my birthday present and my Christmas present and our anniversary present. That coat's probably worth all 3 of them put together. It is a beautiful coat, isn't it, K.A.? I'm sorry you didn't make it yesterday, sweetie. I was beat by the time I was done with the sister. I was just like, I need to climb into my iPad. I actually played Mahjong for like 5 hours. That's how like crazy it was. Because I was worried she was not doing well because she kept forgetting to text me, and I've got to learn not to be nice and just text her and say, hey, you know. I did wind up saying, are you still alive? It got her attention, but she was like, sorry. We missed you. I'm sorry. Well, it was our first time talking like a week and a half, and I was so stressed out about her. And no, this last chemo has kicked her butt, and she got a cold. So I basically convinced her, because I was beat even before her. I was about to tell her no, and then I'm like, wait a minute, she's the one who's sick. I'm just tired. So I finally said, well, and I figured the greatest way to handle her when she's tired is she just asks me something, and then I won't shut up for an hour. I know I didn't shut up for like the last 15 minutes, and then I could hear her, and I'm like, you need to go to sleep now, you're tired. And she started laughing. Driving but listening. Okay. Yeah, see, Professor, you missed her yesterday. So, yes, walking around, seeing the people. Ooh, they have Iowa beef at my favorite Vietnamese curry place. Oops, she's going into Scientology. She doesn't look like she goes into Scientology. That outfit looked too cool. That was a really pretty velvet top. But it wasn't a cheap velvet top either, so. La la la. Even though I look like I walked out of a freaking 1980s polo ad right now. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's just what popped up today because I didn't want to wear leggings. Oh, because I'm packing another box. Okay, you're getting a box. I'm packing another box, and weirdly enough, I'm having to go through my socks. And I've sent you some socks, never been worn. I have more socks that have never been worn, so I'm going through my socks. And I keep thinking of outfits with the socks. And then, do I really need them? Have I worn them? Or actually, it's like, have I worn these? No. Okay, then they're leaving. Have I worn these? Yes. Will I wear them again? Probably not. Okay. Have they been worn enough? Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, trash. I wanted to make a blanket out of my socks once for Abby when she was a kitten, because, you know, you never get funk out of socks. And I just never happened. I got rid of those socks when we moved, but I found two boxes that I packed just the other day, and I went through my socks in my big drawer. So, you know how people have pens? I think I had socks. I probably could say that I probably had over 100 pairs of socks, but those are from invisible to over the thigh or over the knee. So it's like a whole kind of a lot of them. See if my show is back as of yesterday. Oh, cool. Driving, listening. It was an excellent show yesterday. That's good. KA too, though we couldn't see her, it sounded just like KA, but with AI. One of the cats. James Brown could always get the funk out of the socks, yes. It could be why I started saying funk for like people older. Knowing me and the brothers, I have a feeling that's a brothers thing about the funk. So, let's see, 45. See, I am tired. I don't know why though. I'm stiff. You know why? Because I actually did, Mondays are trying to be reserved for the cousin to have lunch with, but she had to go hang out with her or help her mother-in-law. So what did I do? I worked on the office, and I've been watching my Space Maker method lady, and actually did some like positive direction work. And so that, who was I? Billy was having issues yesterday eating for some reason. So I was trying to help him eat while Papa Cat was feeding the girls. And I was crouching down a lot. So I have a feeling that it's from the deep knee bends that I did, not on purpose. You said the magic word thigh. That's her. You're a goofball. And I hate having to get rid of the socks because they're all really good socks. They're like nice hue socks. So it's like, it's a bummer. But it's like if I take them out, because of course they're all rolled and have, like hair ties on them. And if the hair tie breaks, that means, yes, I've worn them. And number two, they're too old. So they go straight into the trash. But I have definitely picked up a few pairs and went, I've never worn these. Why didn't I ever wear them? Hello, you. Oh my God, did you see that? I couldn't help it. It just got my attention. Whoops, look, now I'm all over the place. Oh, that was adorable. Okay, I don't understand. The gimbal moves in the direction I'm hitting the joystick, and I'm still getting it backwards. Tom was the original MySpace maker. Oh my God. I got his picture in my face. I mean, his face, that picture, looking over his shoulder. Was he real? I never thought he was real, honestly. I just thought it was like their mascot. You made me old now. Damn, Adam. So we saw a big Pomsky the other day. He was like poodle size, like mini poodle, not mini. The middle one, the not standard, but not the tiny one, the one in the middle. He was about that size. It was hilarious. And then the other day we also saw one that we'd swear was Beagle, Akita, Husky. We were picking out all of these things on the poor little guy's body. Now that was a dingo. Ooh. It smells like storm. It's starting to get cold. Yay. It might get ugly around here. Hopefully I'll be able to get home. Well, going home, see, now we're walking again. Going home is actually easier in bad weather than going here, because going home is on the lower deck of the bridge for, well, half the bridge. So, and then from then on, it's pretty easy. And I could always get off of the freeway when the bridge ends and then just take the streets home. So it's like getting home is easy. Getting here is a pain in the butt when it's stormy out because people don't know how to drive or they get distracted. Or it's like seeing people don't know how to drive isn't necessarily nice, but it's not that they don't know how to drive, it's that they still drive like they're driving in dry weather. So I still see people who still play with their phones, and it's like, please focus. That's the time when a phone should not be legal eye height. So what did I lose, everybody? It's like, we've stopped talking. Have we stopped talking? Yes, we have. So yeah, that's usually what the big deal about stormy weather, because I actually love stormy weather. My mom's favorite phrase when I was in junior high school, because it was the farthest school away from me, was, "You're still going to school tomorrow," because I come home drenched. Where's your umbrella? Right here. You're going to school tomorrow. That's all she'd ever say. Oops, sorry. So it's like, I love weather like that. But it's like, but the car doesn't because of the tires. And people don't because they still drive, at least for the first day, and the oil's up on the road. But the first day or two, people are still not in, survival mode like they should be. I know someone who got married by a Tom Jones hologram in Vegas. Is that possible? That's not legal, a hologram? I don't think a hologram is legal. Unless, no, it has to be a person. They pretended to get married. Or they were married by a justice of the peace and just, decided to have a marriage, quote unquote, which is very possible. So, I don't care if my sister has one. I still don't like Teslas. I just remember the first time I found out a friend of mine had a Tesla, and the first thing he said was, the father-in-law gave it to me because our car broke. I was like, okay. Look at him, he's so cute. More puppy drive-bys. Oh, look, I caught somebody. Hello. Have a nice day. Don't let the cooties get you down. I keep seeing people that remind me of you. The latest is Linda Perry of Four Non-Blondes. Yep. I used to look like Annabella Llewellyn from Bow Wow Wow when I was her age. Actually, I think we were exactly the same age, and I looked like her, minus the mohawk. And Pia Zadora, if you're into bad 80s movies. That's very progressive. I consider marrying a hologram if it didn't yak my what off? My ear off? What? Oh, okay. Listening to awesomeness, even though that building is still tatty as usual. Thank you, Nebulous. Yep, it always is. Hello, you. It was during COVID, and hologram Tom Jones officiated the ceremony that was streamed to invitees. That's actually interesting. That sounds cool. So, yeah, I know. It's like seeing, because I was watching the Canadian baking show, and so I was going backwards. And then you see the ones with the COVID ones, and they're so weirdly separated, and the families don't come out, and and I hadn't seen much of them because I've been watching so much like 2020 reality, otherwise known as YouTube, that I wasn't watching like TV shows until recently. So this is the women's side of this shop. And they've got the classic camel hair coat. You see it? Do you see it? I feel like I'm in the 80s again. I don't see anything that would spin my biscuits though. Even though that's sort of cute. That jacket right there. So, yeah, no, the color I hate most in the world is camel. I had to dress the brother in it because he was, because he is colorblind badly, and it was the early 80s, and he's had a real job. So what did I dress him in? Camel, corduroy, sweaters, dress shirts. He looked great. Can't stand it. Sending big hugs and light at 186,000 miles per second, Jill. Thank you, Nebulous. Oh, is Clark here? Hello, Clark. You guys are late today. Ironically, a Tom Jones holograph is very unusual. Really? The road to Mars is a dream come true if you can take Musk along with you. Like I said, the concept of $1 trillion makes absolutely no sense to me. Isn't even a color. It's more like a brown shadow. Oh God, who was that? Thank you, Nebulous, for the membership. See if we could get some lurkers out. That's the way I look at memberships nowadays. It's like, who's lurking? Let's see. Oh, Eric Rader got one. Yay! I don't know anybody else. Maz, Sarah, Lady V, Blow Drill. Blow Drill sounds familiar. The late Queen had a hologram portrait. Yes, and it was in, I want to say it was Holland, wasn't it? Because they had it, I think it was coming to England after she passed. I remember seeing that. There was something about her portraits. There was a documentary about her portraits. Yes, everybody's saying, I'm saying it too. Thank you, Nebulous. You're so cute. The Russian Orthodox Church has ruled holograms legit for veneration. Seriously? That better be a joke, Adam. I mean, please. That's just weird. Hollandgram. Yep. Have a nice day. I'm sure he's like, damn it. Bilf Bucks, bearer of this note, may be redeemed for one high five. Bilf Bank, chartered by Providence and necessarily pursuant to common law and private revelation. Okay, go Bilf, hello you. My eyes have been messed up. I get new glasses in about a week. So I'm having to squint at everything I read nowadays, even though I know I should just make the font bigger, but then it just messes everything up. So, Russian Orthodox hologram is true? Wow. If I remember that, I'm going to go look that puppy up when I get home. Bill sitting in the chat. Well, we all know who's in the chat too. Hello, good vibes. Hello, Bob. How are you guys doing? Con, I love that. Have a nice day.
You too. Take care.
You too. See, they can't help it. Blow Drill is Dylan, ex-Sea Org. He worked on a few of the secret bases. Ah, okay. I was trying to remember his name because people were talking about him, and I'm like, Blow Drill or Blow something or So now I remember. Somebody send it to me on a text, please, so I know, because I don't have him on my subscription list. 3D hologram of the real faces of Varoslav, the wise shown in St. Sophia of Kiev. Ooh, don't know who Varoslav is. Hi, Twila. How are you? This is the bummer, not making it to Russia before Crazy Man took over. Someone is screaming and laughing. It sounds like something I'd do. It's a real voice. Oh, I wanted to go to St. Petersburg. I wanted to go to, look at all the stuff in the museums, and now I've got to wait for, Russia to become stable again. Blow drill is Dylan Gill, RCST veteran. Ah! Oh, he got it. He got a membership. Yay! He was a prince of Kiev. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't. Was it COVID? Or was it after COVID? Because I really got into the royal stuff for a little while, like heavy duty. I mean, always the Russian stuff because of just the goth girl, completely fascinated by the fact that the warmongers couldn't kill the princesses because the bullets were deflecting off of the jewels that they had in their corsets. Let's see. I don't think that's ever more goth than anything on the planet. Borislav the Wise's face was reconstructed by historical and forensic examination based on the skull model. The authors of the reconstruction are art critic Yuri Chatelier. Chatelier? That sounds like a very interesting name for Ukrainian? Ukrainian Italian? Interesting. Alaska has a large Orthodox community, including Sobold believers. Yeah, because, the land bridge, it really did exist. And yes, eventually I will get all the way back to Mongolia being native. Hey, I heard you call us, hey. Yes, good vibes. And, just in time. I hit my one hour mark, and my calf is killing me. Kobilf, if it doesn't take much to fulfill revelation for that crowd, Vagano has been quite, though. And forensic expert Andrei Paradenko. See, that I can pronounce. You can tell I had a Russian boyfriend. Actually, Ukrainian. He corrected me even then. This was the late 80s. It's typical to stick door numbers one higher than the other when one has lopsided eyeballs. They often state too much niacin as a contributing factor. Just say it or Xenu. Okay, guys, I'm done. I gotta go home. We should start a podcast where we talk about Vagano and sell gold to boomers. Yes, you should. Hell, everybody should get a niche in here somewhere and figure it out. Honestly, I was thinking this morning when people were talking about where was the SNAP money, the emergency SNAP money that Imelda T put into writing on his last thing. And I was thinking, has anybody seen the gold at Fort Knox lately? Anyway, okay, sub, become a member, go buy food now before it goes up again, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Ciao, Bellas.